Good evening. Good evening, all you beautiful light filled souls. Daniel Lovett here, and I've got a lot on my mind. One of the things I'd like to share with you that's on my mind is from John chapter 10. And that's what I entitled this evening My Sheep Hear My Voice. We're going to read this passage. So, starting in John chapter 10, verse 1. I tell you the truth, anyone who sneaks over the wall of the sheepfold rather than going through the gate must surely be a thief and a robber. But the one who enters through the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep recognize his voice. See, the sheep recognize his voice and come to him. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. Isn't that remarkable? Now, if you're getting this, if you're understanding, Jesus is the good shepherd. This is what we're going on to read about here more. Okay. And the sheep recognize his voice and they come to him. He calls his own sheep by name. He's named them all and he leads them out. After he has gathered his own flock, he walks ahead of them and they follow him because they know his voice. They won't follow a stranger. They will run from him because they don't know his voice. Those who heard Jesus use this illustration didn't understand what he meant, so he explained it to them. I tell you the truth, I am the gate for the sheep. So he's the gate. Is he also the gatekeeper? He's also the good shepherd. Which role doesn't Jesus play? I don't know. I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me were thieves and robbers, but the true sheep did not listen to them. Yes, I am the gate. Those who come in through me will be saved. They will come and go freely and will find good pastures. They will come and go freely into and out of where I would propose to you heavenly realms. You can come and go freely. Hmm, interesting, interesting. Alright, I'm not sure what to read into that really. The thief's purpose is to steal and to kill and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. Jesus' purpose is to give you a rich and satisfying life. He says in the next verse, verse 11, John chapter 10, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd sacrifices his life for the sheep. A hired hand will run when he sees a wolf coming. He will abandon the sheep because they don't belong to him and he isn't their shepherd. And so the wolf attacks them and scatters the flock. I got scenes of the movie Babe running through my head. Wolf, wolf, talking about his. Anyway, have you ever seen that movie? All right. Now, I, for one, aim to channel the heart of the Good Shepherd himself. I aim, my prayer request unto Father is not to be a hired hand, a hireling who runs away. But what? If I'm channeling the heart of the Good Shepherd, I'm laying my life down for his sheep. What does that mean? What does that entail? My life is spent on you. Like Jesus, my blood is spilt for you. My life is spent on you. This is what I'm doing with my focused attention and time and intention. My purpose for you is to give you a rich and satisfying life, Jesus says, through the avatar of Daniel. A hired hand runs away because he's working only for the money and doesn't really care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. The second time he said it, I am the good shepherd. I know my own sheep and they know me, just as my Father knows me and I know the Father. See, he just compared it. He just compared him knowing his sheep to him knowing his Father. Isn't that interesting? He brings us right into this relationship between his Father. Remember what he said? I'm ascending to my Father and to your Father, to my God and to your God. Just as my Father knows me and I know the Father, I know my own sheep and they know me. So I sacrifice my life for the sheep. I have other sheep too that are not in this sheepfold. I must bring them also. You know what I see there? The them also. I'm thinking, who didn't Jesus meet? He's saying everyone else, double E, everyone else, because God is not willing that any should perish, but that all should find salvation, that all should come, that all should come. The Spirit and the bride say, "Come to all, to all, to all, to all." Who does all not include? I must bring them also. They will listen to my voice, and there will be one flock with one shepherd. Now, what I see right now, and this is the divine heavenly vision the Lord's reminding me of, is that everyone else, everyone, all are cells in his body. And he is the will, the mind, bringing everything into submission through love because he laid down his life for his sheep and he has won us over because he died for us on a cross. What does he say next? Look at this. The Father loves me because I sacrificed my life so I might take it back again. No one can take my life from me. I sacrifice it voluntarily, for I have the authority to lay it down when I want to, and also to take it up again. For this is what my Father has commanded. Hmm. Now comes the division. When he said these things, the people were again divided in their opinions about him. Some said, "He's demon possessed and out of his mind. Why listen to a man like that?" Others said, "This doesn't sound like a man possessed by a demon. Can a demon open the eyes of the blind?" And I believe that is all of the scripture that I'm going to share with you this evening. I want us to meditate on that you are invited into You're invited into relationship. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or not. I got a runny nose. You're invited into relationship with Jesus, just like Jesus knows the Father. Just like Jesus knows the Father, he brings you right into this relationship between Father and Son. Father and Son. How are you doing? How is everyone this evening? I hope you're well. That is all. I simply wanted to remind you of the wonderful fine scriptures that illuminate our hearts to how loved we are. You know, John 17 says that whereas the Father loves us as much as he loves Jesus. Isn't that amazing? His true, unconditional love. His is true, and I'm so sorry that you've been disappointed by all the loves here on this planet. You know that, the love that's closest to I'm for real serious, the love that is closest to the love of my Father for me is the love of my children. My children love me best. I'm sorry to say this to everyone else. I'm sorry. They win the prize for loving. They do. They love me, and I love them. And I wanna love like them. They inspire me to love like them. My children saved me. My children saved me. They incarnated from the Father's heart to come on a rescue mission for this man, to call me Father, to call me Abba. Goodbye.